So yeah, this is a little bit more adventurous than what I was bargaining for. Lilo just fell asleep and she was really upset because her mom is gone, and I just got her to sleep in the trailer, and now I have to wake her up, connect everything as fast as I can, and we have to just split, try to find something. It's like 11 at night right now. A day that can start out like this can also end like this.
Everything back up in the northern east place so we can get this fire contained.
It's still Father's Day for another couple hours, and we just finished dropping Stephanie off at the airport. Hi, love you. Just before I dropped her off at work, my blood sugar crashed. It wasn't super bad, but it was unexpected, and it was really scary. And the only time when my diabetes really scares me is when I'm alone with Lilo, because I feel a lot more vulnerable then, much more so even than when I'm climbing. And I was thinking about that the whole way back from the airport. It was about a half-hour ride back from dropping Stephanie off at the airport, and then all of a sudden I see the hillside is on fire.
Residents, please wake up, pack up your things, leave the park so we get the fire contained.
Where do we go on? Because I got a 2-year-old who just fell asleep, and my wife just left. Yeah, so I guess the good thing is that now if anybody asks me in like one of those hypothetical situations, like let's say the campground is on fire, how long does it take you to pack up your trailer? Well, about 35 minutes with the campground just about on fire. So I was really looking forward to being able to show you guys around the Washoe State Park campground, because it's actually a really nice campground for 17 bucks. I was really impressed with it. It's unfortunate that this happened, and the fire spread so quickly that, for context, when we left to do the airport run to take Stephanie to the airport, it took us about 45 minutes to do that, and when we left there was no fire, and when we came back it was like, there's a fire and we need to get out of here immediately. So it was moving pretty quickly, and I think that, you know, it was the right call to get everybody out of there. We wound up going up the road a piece, and we're kind of at the boat launch here. We're still in the state park, definitely not at a campground, but there's nobody here, and the sheriff was just like, yeah, go up the road and park and we'll tell you when the fire's contained. I was like, okay, where should we go? And he's like, just go north up East Lake Road. And I was like, so anywhere? He's like, yeah, just find a spot. And he's like, we'll tell you when the fire's contained. I was like, how are you going to tell us, you know, how are we going to know that the fire's contained? He's like, well, I don't really know. Yeah, so this is the beginning of my solo parenting time with Lilo. Lilo's still sleeping, so I want to take you outside and show you where we parked last night. Pretty close. Not disappointed with that first thing in the morning. So this is where we wound up sleeping last night. This is still Washoe Lake, and it's part of the park. I figured we'd be okay with it. Nobody's hassled us so far. It's like 6:30 a.m. So I figure either they've seen us and don't care, or more likely they're probably not officially open yet. So by the time we start rolling out of here is when they're going to be getting in, and we should be able to avoid any unpleasantness by doing it that way. Plus, I think with extenuating circumstances it should be fine. They must have gotten the fire contained, because I don't see anything too grim looking over there. I don't see any more smoke, so that looks like it's good news. Hey guys, make sure to subscribe to this channel if you want more adventure with purpose. We are raising awareness for type 1 diabetes through adventure, and we look forward to having you along on the AdventureRx.